Valorant is a very mechanical game. Aiming, movement, utility usage, and so on. But everybody can improve their mechanics up to a very solid level with hard work and discipline. No matter if you're extremely talented or not. In my opinion, what more players struggle with is actually the mental side of the game. Be honest, how often do you doubt your own skill even though you're doing fine in most matches? How often does the pressure get to you? How often do you tilt? Do you overthink your decisions? Do you fixate on ranking up and ranking down? All these factors probably hold you back more than your mechanics. So let's fix them today. So in order to figure out what we need to fix, let's first talk about the state we want to accomplish, playing well. When do we play well? In my experience, the games in which one performs the best are the games in which everything seems to come easy. You're highly focused and attentive, but you are also relaxed. When there's a free kill to get, you just get it without any doubt. When there's a tough high-pressure situation, you make a quick and committed decision and still take one or two down with you. You're in flow state, in the moment, and all your thinking and mechanical processes are running smoothly. Perfect, so let's just make this flow state happen all the time, right? Well, unfortunately wrong, because that is the first shovel in digging out your own grave. Making something happen is the step before trying to force something to happen. And when we start forcing things, we typically perform very poorly. This negative cycle usually starts when something goes wrong. We miss a couple of easy shots, so we start over-focusing on our aim. We get caught with a piece of util in hand, so we start overthinking about our utility usage. We realize that we just crouch sprayed when we shouldn't have, so we get all caught up in our movement patterns. Focusing heavily on one aspect of your game is something that can be of value when practicing. For example, when you're using our free improvement tool Insight to figure out your weakness is movement, and then you watch some of our personally recommended videos to improve that aspect, and then you head into the range and deathmatches to work on your peaks and counter-strafing. But over-focusing on these mechanics is almost never of value when you're trying to perform your best. Because the more brain capacity you focus on one aspect of your game that doesn't really need it, the less power you will have available for the decisions that are actually important. So what should we focus on then? In my opinion, the best thing is to stay in the moment and focus on what's right in front of you, the next round. What economy does the enemy team have? Do they have any important ults? How do they like to play? How can I counter that? These are all good thoughts pre-round. While you are in the round, just try your best to put yourself in good spots to get kills. You probably have quite some knowledge about this game, so use it. You're still going to make mistakes and miss shots, but that's okay. Just don't start the overthinking cycle. Instead, practice acceptance. Accept when something goes wrong. Accept when you miss a free kill. Accept when a game is not going your way and your enemies hit the craziest one-taps on you 5 times in a row. It is going to happen, so just see it as it is and move on to the next round. Your spots could still come in this match. It could still come down to you winning your team 2 important rounds and with that, the match. But if you tilt yourself, shatter your own confidence and sabotage your own future decision making, you're not going to be able to pull off those 2 rounds. There is not only overthinking and overfocusing that will distract you from what matters. Caring too much about your rank and gaining or losing RR is bad. Fixating on your teammates and what they're doing too much is bad. Having huge swings in confidence based on the outcome of a couple of gunfights is bad. Tilting yourself to the moon because of a couple unlucky situations is pretty horrible. Honestly, just laugh more. Take things with humor. It's a game. I used to be in the talking myself down group. If I made a misplay or whiffed badly, my cope was always to say how shit I am so that I would take that away from others. Now, I laugh about bad whiffs or stupid misplays more often, and taking things with humor makes it much easier to simply accept them and move on, because a second later you already forgot about them. Anything you can do that will help you to stay in the state of relaxed focus is good. Just keep on playing to the best of your abilities. Try to make good decisions and put yourself in good spots. Eventually, that is going to work out and you are going to get your kills. Without forcing them, they are going to come naturally. If you struggle with the mental aspect badly, we have a couple more videos on the topic and I have linked one right here. So make sure to check that out. I'll see you there.